everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Meena Venkatesh. So today my topic is going to be a little different from what I usually do, which is on cryptocurrencies. Since you all know that I am a qualified chartered accountant by profession, so I got a lot of messages on my LinkedIn stating that why don't I do some topics which is relevant to my profession. Something on GST, something on tax, and something on finance, the personal finance and stock market. So I will be starting off with that. So today I just want to give a small introduction about what is accounting. So without any further delay, let's get started. Accounting is not a technical term that I'm going to elaborate today. Accounting will be explained in a really simple term. So let's quickly take some example to understand what exactly is accounting. Let's take an example that your father gives you gift for your birthday of rupees 50,000, right? So this 50,000 that you have received, you have it today in the morning, that today is your birthday, and you have 50,000 in your pocket or your bank account. After you receive this 50,000, you start planning out of how to spend this 50,000. So you start going out and spend on your traveling, you start spending on your dresses, and you start spending on treating your friends, and you start spending on buying some equipments, etc., etc. And at the end of the day, when you see your bank account balance, the balance comes to 15,000. So now, this is the end of the day balance that you have in your bank account. So out of the money that your father gave 50,000, you have balance of 15,000, and balance 35,000 is already spent. Now, if you ask me in simple terms, what exactly is accounting? Accounting, it is the process of recording the transaction. Now, what is recording? So since you know that at the end of the day, you have a balance of 15,000. So you go back and check your bank statement and see what are the various expenses that you have made. You start analyzing, you start go to your bank statement and start analyzing where exactly have you spent and what is the nature of the expenses, and you start classifying this. So now you go to your bank statement and you analyze that you have spent on travel for the entire day around 5,000. So just going and coming back and just going around the city, you have spent for travel 5,000. And you've spent on clothes, you bought some clothes for your birthday and you spent around 15,000. And after that, you went out with your friends and you gave them treat. So treat is around 5,000. So now it is 25,000 that you've already spent. And next you have balance 10,000, which you got your mobile phone. You wanted to gift yourself and you got a mobile phone. And now this comes to 35,000, which is the expense for the day. And then the balance amount that you have is 15,000. So out of the 50,000 that your father gave, you analyzed, you went to the bank statement, you identified the transaction. So first thing is identifying what is the transaction. And number two, you start classifying it. So how do you classify it? What is the nature of the expense? Whether it is travel, whether it is clothing, whether it is the treats to the friends, entertainment, and then you got a phone. So these are the classifications that you start doing, and you start recording the transaction. So now in your book, you go and write that travel 5,000, clothes 15,000, treat is 5,000, phone I got it for 10,000, and the balance amount that I have is 15,000. And now after this, your father at the end of the day comes and questions you, what have you done? What have you done with this money? And you start showing this to him. So we also call this as reporting it. So you also summarized everything and you're reporting it, that this is the money that I got. You're summarizing now to your father, saying that this is the money that you gave me, 50,000, and I spent on travel 5,000, you clothing 15,000, treat 5,000, phone 10,000, and balance is 15,000. So now the moment you show this to him, I'm calling this as reporting. So because you summarize the transactions and now you're reporting it to your father, and this is all about accounting. So now what exactly is accounting? Accounting is a process of recording the transaction, identifying the transactions, classifying the transactions. You're summarizing, that is what is the income, what is the expense, and what is the balance. You're summarizing it, and then you are reporting it to the key stakeholders. So here the key stakeholder is your father. So after seeing this 15,000 balance, your father says, "Beta, give me the money back." And this money is now zero. So this is what is accounting. And I just wanted to explain this in a really simple term. So this is applicable not only in your personal life, but also in businesses. So business, and you can, wherever you handle money, you can apply accounting. So accounting is just being accountable for your money. It is as simple as that. I hope this concept made you understand what is exactly accounting. So if you like my contents, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Tada, bye-bye. See you all soon.